We get asked all the time what we use for TV on the road as full-time RVers. We tried Hulu at first.
We did.
Before we left to physically start moving around.
Yeah, we were living by Lauren's apartment, waiting for her to start college.
And it worked well.
It did. Yes.
But there's some things that we didn't know. So we're going to tell you all about that stuff, and we're going to break down the difference of YouTube TV, which is what we use now,
Yeah.
versus Hulu that we used before we actually took off and physically started moving around. There's not a whole lot of difference in the price. Hulu is $55 a month with limited ads, or $60 a month with no ads. YouTube is YouTube TV is $65 a month, and there's never any ads. It's just the regular commercials that you would normally see on TV.
Yes.
So comparable in price if you were to go with Hulu no ads versus YouTube TV, $5 difference. However, Hulu TV has a hidden charge that they really don't tell you about. They limit their DVR to 50 hours.
Yeah.
YouTube TV has unlimited DVR.
Because it goes in the cloud.
Goes in the cloud. Now, Hulu will charge you $15 extra per month for unlimited DVR, and to go and watch all your stuff on unlimited number of screens. YouTube TV, you can watch on unlimited number of screens for free.
Right.
So if you added on that extra $15 from Hulu, it would actually be $75 a month for the same type of service that you would get through YouTube TV.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that.
No. Of course not. Why would they do that?
The other part of it is Hulu TV offers, they advertise 65 plus channels, and that's because they change channels every once in a while. They'll drop a channel, add a channel. YouTube TV does that also, but YouTube TV has 85 plus channels.
Yeah.
And a lot of those were recently added during Rona.
Yes.
For free.
Because we got notified that they added
some
channels.
They'll probably take some of those back away. I think they just wanted people...
But I don't know, because the price went up just a couple bucks, so they might stick around.
Maybe. So we got extra channels on YouTube TV for free. Both have local channels, and how that works is you have to have a physical address, and you have to log in from that address from time to time.
Yes.
That can get a little tricky on the road.
Yeah.
So you have to have a physical address. What we did was we took Lauren's address and made it our YouTube TV home address.
Yes.
And every once in a while, I think it's once every 3 months.
Yeah, every 3 months.
We have to call Lauren and say, we need you to log on to our YouTube TV account.
Yeah.
So it sees a local login, and then we can continue watching from anywhere.
Yeah.
Hulu was a little different. Hulu was the same way. You have to have a physical address, and you have to log in from time to time. However, once you actually physically start moving, you can no longer watch Hulu on your TV screens.
Yes.
It can only be streamed by portable devices
Cell phones,
away from your home.
Tablets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cannot be streamed through smart TVs, Rokus, Fire Sticks, and we have Rokus in all of our TVs.
Yes.
And we didn't find that out until we left
Yeah.
on the road, and we're like,
We
why?
just left.
Yeah. Why is Hulu not working?
Yeah.
And it would work on our computer and our phones and our tablets. But we tried to log into the TV, it would give us an error.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let us do it. So we called Hulu, and Hulu's like, oh yeah, you can only use your TV devices when you're at your home.
Yeah.
So we did some more investigating, and we looked into YouTube TV, and YouTube TV, that's not the case with them.
Doesn't have that requirement.
So you can watch YouTube TV on any device, Roku, Smart TV, Fire Stick, any portable device, anywhere, and you're good. Now, on your portable devices, though, YouTube TV will pick up where you're at and can show you some local channels where you are on your devices. On your Roku and Fire Stick, you still get your local channels.
Yes.
And it's cool because the DVR is unlimited.
Yes.
which
That was
is a plus.
A plus, a big plus.
Because we had Hulu, and 50 hours sounds like a lot,
it did sound like a lot.
but it's really not.
It's not.
I mean, it fills it up pretty fast.
Yeah.
And so now having the unlimited is pretty convenient.
And if you didn't watch whatever you recorded and get it off there,
Mm-hmm.
if you record a lot of shows, well, that adds up quick, and then they'll stop recording, and that's not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell you.
No.
Like, you'll be watching your show, and it'll just stop.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, what happened?
Ran out of recording room.
So then you got to go back, and you got to delete stuff that you don't want to watch. It's cool, too, because YouTube TV, if you have, like, a couple of favorite movies or favorite shows that you like to watch, reruns of or repeats of, you can just leave them on there. Yeah, and you can just go back and watch it whenever you want.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll air, like, because I have it set up for, like, NASCAR races and stuff. So sometimes they'll go and they'll show, like, classic NASCAR races. And so I can go back and I can watch those if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
And I can leave them on the DVR without having to worry about it getting filled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we said goodbye to Hulu.
We did say goodbye to Hulu and say hello to
Hello,
YouTube
YouTube.
TV. It's super easy to navigate.
Yes.
As soon as you turn it
I
on,
can use it, anybody can use it.
yeah. As soon as you turn it on, it takes you to your home screen. Your home screen has tabs up at the top. So you have your home, and you have your live tab, and then you have your library tab. So your home tab is just home, whatever you were last watching. It'll show that with your guide underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Your live, if you just hit the down button, it'll start scrolling through your guide and tell you what's on live at the time. You scroll in there and pick, just like you're watching cable TV at home.
Yeah.
Or DirecTV or Dish or whatever you use. Yeah. And then it has your library, which stores all of your stuff. Mm-hmm. And it categorizes it. It shows it like what you most recently shown, or what you've most recently viewed,
yeah,
or most recently recorded. And then it breaks it down even further. It goes like shows, movies, sports, events, so that you can easily search for stuff that you have recorded. Mm-hmm. The only thing I really don't like about YouTube TV is how you set up shows to record.
Why?
Well, you can't just go into the guider and pick that and then...
like how you could when you have satellite, you just find it on your guide, and
just
if you like click it twice, it would record a series, and then you're done.
YouTube TV doesn't do that. No. You have to, whatever TV show you're wanting to record, you have to go into the search function. You have to type in the name of the show, and after a couple of letters, it'll pick it up, and you go over there, and then you just click add to your library. Yeah. But you wouldn't think that you would have to go into the search function to add stuff to your library. So it's a little bit awkward at first, but once you get it down, you're good. So, and then also a lot of them, if you go into like the third episode of the season and you decide, okay, I want to start recording this, it'll go back. It'll pick up previous episodes.
Yes.
So even though you missed the first two in person, you can go back in your library and watch those first two episodes
from the beginning.
So that's really cool too.
Yeah, we do like that.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I will say, and we're not bashing Hulu, it's just that we want to watch TV on our TV.
Yeah.
That was the biggest push for us.
And we didn't want to get satellite.
Yeah. And, because we really don't know much about DirecTV or Dish, and it just seems... Well, I think a lot of people who RV and use DirecTV or Dish have a home base, and they're using that service on the road also with another receiver, which we don't have a home base. So I think YouTube TV is a good solution for us. Yeah. The only thing I will say is that you have to have a reliable internet source.
Yes.
If you don't have a reliable internet source, you're not going to be able to watch TV.
Or it's going to pause a lot and
buffer. Yeah.
Because a lot of people are using the same internet line.
Yeah. So. And then a lot of the Wi-Fi at campgrounds is not strong enough or fast enough to stream. Yes. It's mostly just for like checking your email, surfing, and stuff like that. Yeah. But if you try to stream off of Wi-Fi at a park, probably not going to work out so well for you. Yeah. We have had some exceptions to that. Yeah. We've had some parks that had great Wi-Fi. Yeah. Most of them don't. Yeah. We use the Verizon Jetpack, and we're not going to talk much about that because the plan that we have is the truly unlimited, truly no throttling after a certain amount of data. but they discontinued that service. We were grandfathered in because we got it before they discontinued it. So that's the reason we're not talking about it, because we don't want to waste a bunch of time talking about something that we can't tell you to go use.
Yeah, there's other devices that offer truly unlimited, but not the Verizon.
So do your research on the internet, and then do your research on Hulu and YouTube TV also. But for us, we want to watch it on our TV. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
And then once we got into the nuts and bolts of it, it seemed like almost everything was just a little bit better on YouTube TV than it was on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
So we recommend YouTube TV. We'll put a link to YouTube TV down in the description below if you want to go and check it out. There's a free trial period. I'm not sure how long that is.
I think it was 30 days.
Yeah. So you can try it out. If you don't like it, you can cancel for free. We were still in the trial period on Hulu when we canceled it. So we really, I think it rolled into a couple days of the first month.
Yeah,
so we had to pay 1 month worth of Hulu, and then we canceled it and went to YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like a brief overlap where we had Hulu and YouTube TV at the same time.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of channels. But we recommend YouTube TV if you're going to be on the road full time over Hulu, just for that simple fact.
Yes, absolutely.
I forgot to talk about a feature on YouTube TV, and normally I'd be like, no big deal. I'll just put some captions at the bottom to explain, but really couldn't do that. So, and it's an important feature, so I wanted to talk about it.
And it's a good feature.
It is. So one of the coolest features is that not only can you have multiple people log into YouTube TV, it's encouraged. I think they give you like 3 accounts that you can use.
I think so, yeah.
And so, for example, we have Lauren. She logs into ours to keep ours active, but she gets her own login also. And so we can send her an invite.
Which we did.
And so she logs in under her own Google account. And so she gets her own DVR and everything.
Yeah, hers is totally separate than ours.
Yeah, so when
we don't see her recordings, her saved whatever.
Yeah, which is great because she watches totally different stuff than we watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we can watch at the same time. So if we're watching it and she's watching it, it doesn't like kick one person off.
Yeah.
We can all be watching at the same time. She's in Alabama, we're in wherever, USA. And we can watch what we want to watch, and we don't have to see like her set up recordings for whatever dumb stuff she watches.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, back to us. Well, we hope you got something out of this video about YouTube TV versus Hulu. Leave us a comment down below and let us know if you are a full-timer and what you are using for your TV services. Even if you're a weekender or a part-timer, let us know what you're using, and maybe there's some better stuff out there or better options for people out there. But for us, right now, it's YouTube TV. Like we do at the end of all of our videos, we're going to honor a fallen hero. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.